That's where he got it from, right? Here with Rolando Romero Jr. After we got some skills from Rolando Romero Sr. Rolly, undefeated slugger of the lightweight division. Rolly, what's going on, man? Had some fun with Teofimo Lopez today.
I'm not a slugger.
Correct it. Make us get it right, Rolly.
Slugger. I'm an aggressive counter puncher. Get it correct.
The aggressive counter puncher, Rolly.
Aggressive counter.
Okay, break that down, Rolly.
Break it down. Well, I'm aggressive and I counter the shit out of people. I think people don't like throwing punches too much.
How do you think Teofimo's fight with George Kambosos is gonna go?
Teofimo versus a sacrificial lamb. Teofimo gonna flatline the sacrificial lamb.
You check Kambosos out on tape at all?
I'm gonna say it like this: Kambosos just throws right hands. That's all he does. And like I said, I don't think you should throw for right hand at Teofimo. That's what I'm just saying.
He's got a good check hook, Rolly.
Nah,
got a good check hook.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't think he should throw too many right hands at Teofimo.
Okay. What about yourself, man? For people that'll get to see the footage today, you look real good on the mitts. How do you feel right now in camp? You know, we got a fight coming maybe soon, or how are you feeling in camp?
You said I look good. I don't know. I felt flat today. I felt really flat. I felt tired today. So, camp's going good though. You know, like I said, I just started earlier this week. You know, and I'm gonna get better and sharper as it progresses.
What do you want to get better at right now as you're working in camp?
I mean, everything, combinations, jab. You can't go wrong with anything. If I can make my right hand 10 times better, why not do that? If I can make an uppercut 10 times better, why not do it? If I can make a jab, you know. So it's a mix of everything. There's nothing you can't make better, you know.
And during your training, you sparred with the Vargas boys recently, right?
Yeah, Amato and
what'd you think of them two guys?
Yeah, Amato is a lot more aggressive and he talks a lot more, but Emmy patient. Emmy patient. He boom, you know. He'll sit there and he's long, you know. He's talking to me. He's long, you know. And so you know, he's got a bright future, man. And everybody's asking for that sparring tape, man. And it's like, I don't think we should release it because I mean, I tell you straight up, it will war.
Release it to FightHype, Rolly.
Release it to FightHype?
Release it to FightHype.
Look, man, I'll go viral really quick, you know. It was a war, and it was just non-stop bombs. Non-stop bombs, you know. That's how I like it from both kids, you know.
But Emiliano's 16 years old.
And Emiliano's 16 years old, but you know what? I tell you that by the time he gets to 21, and you don't want nobody's gonna want to fuck with that kid. Nobody. He's gonna murder everybody. I'll tell you guys straight up. He'll murder everybody.
What makes this kid, you know, such a future superstar?
You know, like even his demeanor in the ring, you know, he's patient. You know, I mean that's already you know, you could tell he's trying to like stay me, trying to figure me out. You know, and that's a pro trait. You know, that's a pro trait. You know, and that's shows that he's analytical. You know, that he's trying to figure it out. You know.
So it's sparring, but you weren't treating him with kid gloves then?
I wasn't treating him like a kid. I was not treating him like a kid.
What does that say to you about, because, you know, talent's one thing, what does that say about his heart? That he's going toe-to-toe with one of the biggest punchers at lightweight, you know?
He a tough kid, man, like I said, you know. And I see a bright future for him. He's going to be a great fighter. He's going to be a really great fighter.
Release this footage,
I'm going to tell you something. He's going to be 10 times better than his dad.
Than his dad. Fernando Vargas was a hell of a fighter, man.
A hell of a fighter, man. That Vargas Trinidad fight, man. Fernando got up every time. Fernando and he debatably, honestly, he was winning the fight until that last round. It was a really good fight, you know. And I mean, Fernando Vargas been through some wars. He beat a lot of like named dudes, and like I said, he's a good fighter, you know. But his son's gonna be greater than him.
I'm sure that's what Fernando wants, right?
And that's what Fernando wants, but I guarantee.
And anybody that says that Marie just beat my boy over here, they're crazy. He won every round. That boy was scared.
It was like Canelo Lara, right, Senior?
There you go.
There you go.
You know, I'll tell you guys straight up. Like I said, you don't win fights while throwing punches. Simple as that. You don't win fights while throwing punches. Power shot lands more, counts more than a jab. No. What's better, being aggressive, or being passive? Hands down.
Do you still feel like forget that rematch, or do you want that rematch if Marinez was offered the money again? He took it this time because I know he didn't take it for the rematch as we told
He
him.
didn't take, we offered him the rematch, more money, and a belt, and he decides to go run off and fight Comey. You know how that feels to me? That's fucking disrespectful. After he talked all that shit and fucking all that, you know, like I said, how you gonna decline a world title shot? More money than he made with Comey. He made more money. He made more money with me than he made with Comey. So he got offered more money. He got offered a world title shot and what's it called? Just title shot and more money against somebody he thinks he beat, which we know damn well he didn't take that fight, but he know he ain't fucking beat me. Like I said, Marinez. I know I've said that there's a lot of biggest bitches in boxing, but Marinez is up there. They're battling it out between two of them, you know, right now, you know. But he's one of the biggest bitches in boxing. It's the truth.
That said, you know, again, if somehow that fight could ever be made again,
it's not gonna happen.
okay.
It's not gonna happen. My team wanted the rematch. I wanted the rematch. My manager wanted the rematch. My promoter wanted the rematch. Showtime wanted the rematch. The WBA wanted the rematch. I wanted the rematch. The only person that didn't want the rematch was Marinez. He decided to take less money, no belt, against Coleman, so he can go fuck himself.
Now, obviously, you don't ever plan on fighting Teofimo, you guys.
No.
Well, if it's for $100 million.
$100 million. Like I said, that's a fight. It will happen down the line. Like I said, when both of us are ready. I said it's gonna be.
He's got biggest fish. He got a bigger fish to follow. You know, those guys are in the past. You got to go after the big fish at 135.
Who would you like to see him fight, Senior? Who would you like to see him fight, Senior?
Garcia.
Mikey Garcia?
No, Ryan.
Ryan Garcia. Oh.
What about Devin Haney? Let me murder Devin Haney.
You got all of them, bro.